Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis. This one I have owed for a while to Patrick. Huge shout out to Patrick for your kind support. I am not familiar with this song, so I have nothing to compare it to. We're just going to check out Lucy's what will surely be beautiful performance.
Follow me home. I wouldn't know where to lead you. Should I take chances? Oh, no one took chances on me. So watch from the dark, wait for my life to start with no beauty in my memory.
Oh my gosh! It's so beautiful! The song is beautiful. I never heard it before. Who wrote it? Was this Andrew Lloyd Webber new song? Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Oh, and Taylor Swift. Oh, wow. They wrote it together. Gosh, in those first few seconds, Lucy has such an ethereal, beautiful, light, airy tone. That was the other question. When was this released? 4 years ago. So it could be that her tone has just really, really matured since here. It's gotten, as I talk about all the time, how incredibly rich and warm Lucy's voice is. Here it's very light and glassy, like I said, beautifully ethereal. But yeah, a different tone quality. I'm curious, like I said, my first question is that tone because this was 4 years ago? Or is she tapping into a different register, a different tonal quality, a different timbre, deliberately to create this more airy sound here? The only way we would know is if she sang it again now. But I can tell by this song just that it would be beautiful whether it's light and dreamy and otherworldly like it is here, or if it's sung in a fuller, warmer, richer tone. This song is one of those songs that's going to work either way.
Follow me home if you dare to. I wouldn't know where to lead you.
Yes, it's really gorgeous. The way she's saying where to lead you. You'll notice that there was a tiny bit of a register flip there. There's a tiny hint of like a glottal fry there as a springboard to the actual note. It would just be where to lead you. But the way she starts it in chest voice, where to lead you. And you can hear how that springboard really helps her like fly higher on the high note. Let's check that out again.
Where to lead you? Should I take chances? Oh, no one took chances on me. So watch from the dark, wait for my life to start with no beauty in my memory.
It's just beautiful.
All that I wanted was to be wanted. Too young to wander London streets, alone and haunted. Born into nothing. At least you have something to cling to. Visions of dazzling rooms I'll never get let into.
Yeah, so another thing that I observe in this section here is that even though this is 4 or 5 years ago, she's got her Lucy-isms. They are there already. One of her Lucy-isms is the mid-phrase cry. One after rooms and one after get, I think. Let's check it out.
Visions of dazzling rooms I'll never get let into.
They're subtle, they're subtle. I feel like they would be bigger now, but those cries are just happening That's just Lucy's natural vocal style, already part of her vocal identity. I do hear some more youth for sure in her tone, which is contributing to that light quality, but still, I feel like this is just a natural, really lovely embracing of her head voice tones here. Just beautiful.
And the memories will last long ago, but at least you have beautiful ghosts.
Yeah, so I promise I won't stop this quickly again. But of course, this is a difference between Lucy now and Lucy then. The low note here, I love the way she treated it. Very conversational. It's certainly not highlighted. In fact, it's barely touched on. For me, as someone who doesn't have those amazing rich low tones that Lucy has now, that's probably the way I would do it. But Lucy now, just imagine how she would sink onto that go, I think the word was. Just imagine, even if she held it for a short time, there would be so much warm rumbliness happening there on that low note. And she could hold it longer if she wanted to, because it would have such a rich, divine quality to it. Let's hear that again and we'll continue.
And the memories will last long ago.
They stayed in head voice
but
almost.
At least you have beautiful ghosts. Perilous night, their voices calling, a flicker of light before the dawning. Out here the wild ones are taming the fear within me. Scared to call them my friends and be broken again. Is this hope just a mystical dream?
Woo! I wish this song had millions of views. I mean, right now it's sitting at 500,000, which is still a very respectable number. But it's such a beautiful performance. It deserves millions of views. So interestingly, in this song, I'm hearing a little tiny bit more pop elements, pop technique being used by Lucy, just very subtly, just tiny, tiny little sprinkles of pop tone here and there. It's mainly in the onset. The way she starts some of the phrases is a little bit with that glottal sound, that sound. She's starting some of her phrases that way, which I generally don't hear a lot of from her. I think it works fantastic, and it's cool to hear. Like, of course, Lucy could do pop too, you know, like this last note too. Oh, so light and airy, breathy tone. She wanted to like let it dissolve. Picture like a waterfall, and you see the mist just dissolving into the air, kind of prismatic mist just dissolving. That's what's happening with her voice on that high note there. So let's go back just a touch. Listen for these little sounds as she starts some of her phrasing. That's a little bit of pop style being worked into it. And then just listen for that misty last note.
Perilous night, their voices calling, a flicker of light before the dawning. Out here the wild ones are taming the fear within me. Scared to call them my friends and be broken again. Is this hope just a mystical dream?
Yes.
All that I wanted was to be wanted. Too young to wander London streets, alone and haunted. Born into nothing. At least you have something, something to cling to. Visions of dazzling rooms I'll never get let into.
Oh, so pretty. I'm finding a lot of her delivery in terms of the physical expression is lovely too. I love this moment where she kind of, you know, like da 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 da. or whatever the notes were there, whatever the words were there. This just felt very natural there.
At least you have something to cling to. Visions of dazzling rooms I'll never get let into, and the memories were lost long ago.
Yeah, she definitely does not sink into that low note. It's beautiful. It's not low for her either. It's comfortable, but it has the same amount of substance as the previous notes. Whereas 5 years later, oh my gosh, those low notes would be so huge in terms of the depth that she gets to now with her voice.
And the memories were lost long ago. But at least you have beautiful ghosts. And so baby, my home isn't what I had, not what I thought it would be. But I feel so alive with these phantoms of night, and I know that this life isn't safe, but it's wild and it's free. All that I wanted was to be wanted. I'll never wander London streets alone and haunted, born into nothing. With them I have something to cling to. I never knew I'd love this world led me into.
So something else to kind of think about since 5 years ago is even the video production. Some of the songs, like some of the Rosie songs, are a little bit more set up like this, where it's kind of a studio thing. But normally now she's got like a dark screen or green screen or whatever behind to have like a muted background, the camera quality and all that. Like here it's just a piano, it's a mic, it's some candles. It's quite a basic setup. But this is what I want to say about Lucy, is like, you don't need any fancy anything to fall in love, to be enveloped in her singing, in the song. She could be there in a t-shirt and torn jeans, slouched over. I don't know. It's kind of hard to picture Lucy doing any of that. But still, I'm just saying, you don't need anything just to be mesmerized by Lucy. It's her voice, it's her beauty, her warmth, her maturity. It's just her own magnetism that's always on display and really all we need.
And the memories were lost long ago.
I really want to hear that now.
So I'll dance with these beautiful ghosts. And the memories were lost long ago. So I'll dance with these beautiful ghosts.
Aw, look at that picture of her. She looks so young in that one. You can also tell, like, the belting stuff, like, it's so good. 5 years ago, man, just incredible what her gift has been and continues to be. But yes, on the higher end too, with her belting, with her mixed tone, always safe, always well executed. But even here, it's so good, it's so solid, only now it's even stronger and more powerful on that upper end there too. As it was, I love that this song is kind of a time capsule of where Lucy was vocally 4 years ago. And so yes, there have been changes, there has been development, and yet this is beautiful, just beautiful perfection. I'm really excited, by the way, about footage coming out hopefully soon from her concert. And I'll be sure to check it out when it comes around, but be sure to let me know when it does. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you'd like to see my other Lucy Thomas reactions, you can find them right here. Come find me on Instagram too. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time.